What's up guys, Planet Airsoft here. Today's video is going to be different than usual. Generally I do like reviews, overviews, gameplay videos. Not really, I haven't done a gameplay video in like 3 years. Let me know if you want to see more, I'll try to make it happen. Anyways, we're doing an Arsenal video, however it's going to be slightly different than the usual Arsenal videos you see on YouTube or other places that aren't YouTube, Facebook, I don't know. I'm going to do one gun at a time in separate videos highlighting each gun in my collection. Actually, Quickscope gave me this idea. I'm going to link his channel down below. Thank you so much because I think it might actually be cool. So today we're doing the Tokyo Marui aks74u recoil shock. I picked this because it's freaking awesome. I think it's unique because it's a recoil shock, not because it's an AK, but yeah, let's talk about it. In case you're not familiar with the TM recoil shock series of guns, they're essentially Tokyo Marui's next gen AGs, which is literally exactly what they call it. I'm going to highlight some key differences between this and a standard TM gun in this video. So for starters, they're a hell of a lot more expensive. The 417, I believe that's the most expensive recoil shock, costs over, I believe, $500. Plus like 80 whatever dollars shipping to get it shipped overseas. Insane. You can buy a Polar Star for that money. However, I ditched Polar Star for my other recoil shock. This one, not so much. My other recoil shock, the M4, which I'll cover in a different video, I sold my Polar Star and got that instead, and I do not regret that decision. So for starters, besides for the fact that they're a hell of a lot more expensive, usually Marui guns are mostly plastic, if not all plastic. The next gens have a ton of metal on them. This one, not as much as the rest of them, but the receiver's metal, this is plastic. So in case you're wondering why it's called a recoil shock, that would be very self-explanatory. It has recoil. Somewhere in the gun, I'm not exactly sure where they put it in this one, there's a little like weight thing that recoils every single time you pull the trigger, giving you an electric blowback sort of simulated recoil, which doesn't really have much recoil, at least on the ones I own, but it's just a cool experience. So the simulated recoil is pretty cool. However, one of my favorite features on the gun, not this one doesn't do it, which is dysfunctional. It's kind of like a fake recoil shock, so whatever. But my other one does it, and I'm pretty sure most of them do it. Essentially, when you run out of BBs, if you're using the proprietary mags and not the adapter to use regular mags, it will lock back on the last shot, and you will have to hit the bolt release to go shooting again with your next mag. That's pretty freaking cool, I think. Here's an interesting fact for all you techies out there. This is an AK. They usually have a version 3 gearbox. I have no idea what gearbox this is, but I know it's not a version 3. I know this because my M4, which is usually a version 2 gearbox, is a freaking version 9 gearbox. The person who upgraded it for me, I got to see inside, and it looks like a freaking rocket science mess. I feel bad for anyone who has to work on that gun. My absolute favorite thing about the recoil shocks, and why I own 2 of them so far, hopefully more soon, is the fact that the range and accuracy is ridiculous. I mean, these things are shooting like 280 FPS. They shoot into infinity and beyond. I mean, that kind of sucks that, you know, it takes 10 years for the BB to get to the guy, but it does get there over a lot of other AGs on the market. So honestly, recoil shocks are only for people that will appreciate it due to the fact that they cost a flip ton of money. This is the cheapest one, I believe. It goes for about 400 bucks, which isn't crazy, honestly, for an AG, but $80 shipping. Mags are proprietary. That's like $25 a piece. For high caps, it's even more. It gets really, really expensive. I mean, my other one has proprietary batteries as well. Those are 40 bucks a piece. It's crazy. This one uses Tamiya, which I don't even like, honestly, because I prefer the other one, even though the batteries are really expensive. It's a great system. You just plug it in, no wire. It's really cool. Let's go shoot this. So I know I spent most of the time talking about recoil shocks instead of this specific gun, but that's because it's very standard. It's completely stock. Most of my guns are, but this one's completely stock. Let's talk about basic features, I guess. You have this mid-cap magazine, which is completely plastic. You have a folding stock, which is metal, so it's pretty dope. Kind of shaky, which is annoying, but you know, it works. I actually have 2 flash hiders, but I have this black looking one, which is, it looks pretty cool on this, I think. Your standard EK style sights, which I freaking despise, but whatever. This is how you access your hop up, which is also electric blowback. It'll go like that. It's pretty dope. It's mostly metal, like I said, besides for the upper and lower, which are plastic. I wish they weren't plastic. I mean, for the price, they should be like wood or something, but they are not. Grip is plastic as well. And I've always wanted to be a vlogger. I've always wanted to just like have people watch me talking about my absolute shit life. No, I'm kidding. But thank you so much for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more Arsenal style videos, let me know and I will make more. Holy shit, I just got so dizzy. Thanks for watching. Bye.